All right. They haven't called the election yet, but I might as well eat my crow now, and I'll also with my side of humble cake, cause I think Trump's gonna win, man. Um, I did warn a few times that she might lose, but as the election was getting closer, I was feeling a little more confident that Kamala might win, and I thought it was gonna be by a healthy margin. Even if I wake up tomorrow, it's almost midnight, so I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna stay up and wait. I literally stay up till like fucking 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on in 2016. I'm not gonna do that again. But just in case I wake up and I'm wrong, and she does win, I'm still wrong in the margins. I thought she was gonna win the popular vote by like 7%. And I don't know. I think right now Trump is ahead, and even in the popular vote. Um, he still might not win it, but it's definitely not gonna be a 7% margin in Kamala's favor. Um, and the electoral map is looking a lot like 2016. I thought she might overcome the protest vote over Gaza. I have no idea how Arab Americans voted, Muslim Americans voted. They really haven't focused on that on the CNN, because I like watching CNN when it's election day, because I hate their coverage, man. I think they're very, they're corporate, and they are very Zionist, very neoliberal. But when it comes to election night, they do a damn good job. Gotta give them credit there. They break it down very, very thoroughly. And it's not looking good for her in Pennsylvania or Michigan or Wisconsin. She's barely behind, but that's the same shit that happened with Hillary, and it looks like she's about to lose Georgia too. According to Jon King and his magic wall, she is underperforming Biden in some areas very badly, and she's kind of overperforming in other areas, and it's not looking good. I think we're gonna have to fucking deal with Trump for another 4 years, and hopefully it's only 4 years, because, hey man, the guy's been telling us he's a fascist, and I believe him. So I think we're already kind of a fascist society, honestly. Or not the society, I shouldn't say that. I think our government is already kind of fascist. I mean, you see Chuck Schumer trying to make any criticism of Israel, make it deemed anti-Semitic by the government. That's kind of fascist, honestly. When pro-Palestine voters, or protesters, I should say, including a lot of Jewish ones, were protesting synagogues where they were having auctions for more land to be stolen in Palestine. Van Jones and even Joe Biden tweeted, I remember, pretty much calling those people anti-Semitic. Why are you protesting this Jewish place? They were protesting the illegal settlements being auctioned at a synagogue, which is illegal, I believe. And yeah, that's fascist behavior, man. And so it is unfortunate, because after January, the fascism is gonna be turned up to 11. And I mean, I was saying that I was hoping if Kamala won, I was hoping that she was lying about Gaza and she would, be hands-on, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have that fucking chance to see if she was lying, because I don't think she's gonna win, honestly. I mean, I could be wrong. I could wake up tomorrow and somehow she pulled it off in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, but I don't know, man. The math it looks rough, because she's underperforming Biden in several counties throughout all three states. So I'm eating my crow right now. I relied on several people that had a good track record at predicting elections. So I thought because they were sharing some very significant data, especially with the women vote, but it didn't pan out. They were saying that the polls are wrong, that it is not that close, that Kamala is gonna win. And I said, you know what? They got good track record. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna be more fucking, bullish about it, more bold, and predict that she's gonna win the popular vote by a healthy margin, and she's gonna win the electoral college by a good, distance. And it didn't happen. I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say and go to bed, because yeah, I'm gonna need my sleep, man, to keep myself sane. That's all I can say now, is that I hope Trump was lying, and I don't think he was, but I hope he was lying about threatening with the mass deportations. We're talking about 11 million more. They've been saying 11 million for like fucking 10 years. It's probably more like 15, close to 20 million undocumented families that have been here forever, paying taxes with a job, contributing to the economy, and blah, blah, blah. Trump is a racist. His movement is racist. Even the fucking Latinos that voted for him, they're right-wing minded. They don't care about shading on other Latinos because they feel they're superior to them because they're foreigners and they were born here, or they somehow got their citizenship now. So they think their shit don't smell. So even those fuckers are racist. Even minorities that voted for him, they're fucking racist towards their own people or any other minority. So they're not gonna give a fuck if this guy follows through on his fucking promises about using the military and breaking up immigrant families, undocumented immigrant families. So it's gonna be rough, man. His threat about being harder on pro-Palestine demonstrators. Let's hope he was exaggerating that, but I don't think he is. He's gonna try to deport people who are not born here, who are protesting the genocide in Gaza. He might try to deport them like he promised. Let's hope he doesn't fucking start using drones and bombing in Mexico without Mexicans' consent, because he promised that too. In addition to the pretty much threatening to harass and violate the rights of pro-Palestine supporters, he's also said that he wants to jail people who burn the American flag for a year. He doesn't care that it's their First Amendment right. The nasty racist lie he told about Haitian immigrants who are here legally. Let's hope he's not trying to fuck with them now. It's about to get heavier, guys. That's why like I said before, I voted green because I knew my state was gonna go for Kamala, and it did. I also said that I would vote for Kamala, if I was in a swing state. But I said I wouldn't be mad at people who wouldn't vote for her, because a lot of those people, man, she's underperforming Democratic senators in some of these states. So I can't help but think that it has to be connected to Gaza. We'll see what the Arab American vote shows, but I think even Trump was beating her on the Arab American vote. So it's gonna be rough, man. And I don't know what's gonna happen now. Probably the blame game. We'll see. We'll see what large share did Jill Stein got, or any other third party candidates in the swing states. And people that voted for Kamala, they're gonna want to blame those people that are a good chunk of them are pro-Palestine and voted for her in the swing states. And as I said before, I refuse to blame those people. I blame Kamala Harris. I blame the entire Democratic Party for fucking not fucking doing what's moral. If it came down to the genocide in Gaza, I blame them. If it was something else, I don't know, the economy, we'll see, I guess. We'll see what the data shows. But yeah, man. A lot of us are eating humble pie. Not just me, but the people I relied on too. Kyle Kalinske, he had 3 freaking maps. Even in his worst case scenario, he had Kamala winning. So we'll see what Kyle Kalinske has to say tomorrow. This other guy named Jim, I think, I can't remember his TikTok account. This other lady, the guy with the 13 keys, he predicted Kamala would win. All these people had except for Kyle. I don't even know if Kyle ever had a track record. But the other three people I mentioned, yeah, they had a good track record of calling the elections accurately. And yeah, all 3 of them were wrong this time. Lots to learn. And let's hope Trump is not as fucking fascist as he promised, as he is promising to be, or as hateful, racist, but man, I think there's a lot of fucking damage coming this way. As I said before, especially speaking again about the people who are in swing states who don't like Trump, but they were not happy with the Democrats because they honestly were too fucking right-wing, man. They screwed right on immigration. They were already right on Israel-Palestine. They were too fucking corporate, too right-wingish as well on climate change, even though they are on all those areas, they're marginally better than the Republicans, but they were being too similar to the Republicans in many ways. So there's a lot of reasons why people who are more liberal-minded or more progressive-minded, the Democrats give them a lot of reason to not be excited about them. And so you know what? I'm not gonna blame those people, man. Fucking Democrats, quit fucking preaching democracy when you didn't even practice democracy in your own primaries. You shoved Biden down our throat. Then you finally realized he was not up to the job. So you shoved Kamala down our throat. By the way, there's a blame game coming up there too. I bet like people who didn't want Biden to drop out probably say, "Oh, we told you so. You should have kept Biden." No, Biden is fucking half dead. We should have had a regular fucking primary. Like, actually have a democracy like the Democratic Party says. But it didn't happen. Yeah, climate legislation, back burner. Fucking Supreme Court nominees, I don't know, I'm sure the old ass motherfuckers, conservative judges in the Supreme Court, they're probably gonna take advantage, retire, and Trump can appoint another 2 fucking Supreme Court judges. So he's gonna cement the Supreme Court for the right wing for a very long time. Trump won't pay for any of his fucking crimes. I think he's gonna walk away with the whole fake elector scheme. Jack Smith is fucked. He's probably gonna fire Jack Smith on day 1, honestly. So as I said before, man, if Trump wins, better buckle up. So I think Trump's gonna win. I'm gonna be surprised, honestly, if suddenly Kamala manages to turn Pennsylvania around, Michigan, and Wisconsin. It's looking a lot like 2016. Although she is overperforming Biden in some areas, I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it's enough. So going forward, we'll see. Because not only is Trump taking the White House, I think the Republicans are going to keep the Senate. They're going to take the Senate. I don't even know what's the math in the House right now. It was a 3-seat margin for the Republicans. I don't know if they're going to hold on to it or expand on it or lose it. It looks like 2016 all over again, as I said. Trump is less stupid now, man. He's going to be a more competent authoritarian. So buckle up, people. Yeah, as I was saying, the people that in the swing states that didn't give a fuck, that they were going to either not vote, even if it wasn't for Trump, just not vote or vote for Jill Stein or whatever. that didn't give a fuck, those people are the accelerationists. I said in my last video speaking about the election that I don't subscribe to the accelerationist theory, because I didn't want to risk it, man. It's like I said, even though I'm pro-Palestine, like I said, if I was in a swing state, I would have voted for Kamala, because I didn't see any value in losing my personal freedoms and liberties to protest. I didn't see any value in women losing their reproductive rights. I don't even know how these ballot measures are doing, honestly. In the several states they had them on, like the right to an abortion for women. I don't know, and I don't know what's gonna happen at the federal level. I don't know. We'll see if these fuckers try to ban it. Trump said he wouldn't fucking do it, but dude, I don't trust that guy. I don't know how anyone trusts that guy. He might fucking go through with it and sign fucking a national abortion ban. So yeah, I didn't see any value in any of that stuff. I don't see any value in seeing undocumented immigrants throughout the country being fucking harassed and abused by the federal government, by the U.S. military. I didn't see any value in seeing any of them getting hurt. I didn't see how any of that happening was gonna stop the genocide in Gaza. But the accelerationist theorist, the part of it is like, yeah, we don't give a fuck, let it all burn down. We must all suffer to wake up and overthrow the fascists. I don't know if that works, but I think they got their wish. We're gonna find out if their theory works and how long the pain is gonna be, because it's gonna be a long pain, and we'll see if we have any fucking fair elections going forward, because they're gonna try to cheat, man. They didn't have to cheat this time, unfortunately. They were ready to fucking claim voter fraud and all that. Trump was already truthing through his social media about voter fraud in Pennsylvania. We'll see if he feels that same way now that it looks like he's going to win Pennsylvania. I was feeling good. I was wrong. And I owe some asshole $20, by the way. You know who you are. So I gotta pay him. I thought I was like, because I bet on Iowa. I was like, I don't care if she loses Iowa. I'm pretty sure she's gonna win the rest of it. So I'll gladly pay the $20. Best $20 I'm ever gonna spend. Nah, it's the worst fucking $20 now, man. And God, I'm just gonna try to focus on see what we can do about people in Gaza. And man, it's just thinking about what's gonna happen to people here now. It just makes the fucking burden heavier, honestly. If you actually care about fucking people, not just your bottom dollar, the economy. What about your fucking rights, man? But it is what it is. I'm gonna start eating my crow and having my humble pie, and pay this asshole $20. And good night, man. Good luck to us all. It's gonna get rough, unfortunately. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
America, whole lot of gang shit. America, whole lot of gang shit.